Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Leisure Suit Larry, Wet Dreams Don't Dry. For some weird reason, when I tried to do the thing with Nari, the game decided to shut me down. Because you're supposed to put the pencil in the pencil sharpener, but the game just was not having it. So now I'm convinced that what I'm supposed to be doing is doing Nari last, which means I have to do Diana's first. But as I'm going through my notes here, it's like you have to do the thing with Diana and the thing with Nari at the same time. So you kind of have the gun for both the Diana and the Nari achievements simultaneously, and you have to do everything in like a specific order, and it's just really, really weird. So things are now going to be switched around, which means I'm going to have to start from this save file, I think. I hope it works, because I'm not exactly in the mood to redo everything. Okay, the Surmus is still there. So and from what I could tell when I tested the save, I have no way to go to the prune office, which means I haven't done anything to get the whole Nari sequence started. So we're going to go to the gym. Have we talked to Diana yet? I think we did.
Hello, Mr. Swank.
Yes, I know, Steven.
How's the sports going?
I'm right on target.
Okay. I might as well go ahead and use this option.
I'm gonna show this punching bag what it's all about. Wait and see.
Yeah, just let it really swing.
My.
Better not say it.
Right. So we've already talked to Diana before, when we were also doing the whole Lance sequence. So we're going. Why did I do that? I keep forgetting you gotta be outside to do this. Now we're outside. Now we can go to the nightclub, I think. Right, yes, because we now have to go to the dark room. And from here, we can take the dismembered arm.
Oh, it's just a rubber fist.
And from here, you need to combine this with the jackhammer.
Yeah, that fits.
And now we're going to go to the dance floor. We're going to go back to the street. And now we're going to go back to the gym. And this time, we're going to go back to the gym.
Hello, Miss.
And from here, we can use our new jackhammer fist on the punching bag of self-mutilation +1.
Here comes Mecha Suit Larry.
How is this working even though she's staring at us before the cutscene? And she can clearly see the jackhammer.
I gotta admit, I did not expect that.
You should never underestimate me. So, do we have a date?
Honestly, I haven't been on a date in a long time, and I'm not even sure I know how they even work anymore.
Hey, how about you help me with my fitness plan, and in return, I'll teach you how to date me.
To be honest, that sounds pretty awesome. I really want to let myself go.
Attention. session begins now.
Oh my gosh, I have to go for a run. My training plan. I'm sorry, but I can't skip this workout. A woman my age can't afford to stop working on herself.
Don't you think it would be better if I worked on you? How old are you anyway? 26 tops.
Larry, you're a bad comedian. I'm 35. I only have a few good years left.
Why? Are you sick?
With my diet plan? Never. Besides, I really can't let myself do that. Everyone here at the gym expects me to be a role model, and if I want to really be someone in the fitness community, I can't afford to carry even a single gram of unnecessary fat. And that is getting tougher every year. Sorry, but I have to go before I reach my resting pulse. Come down to the entertainment mile on the pier. Then we'll see what happens.
Wait, our date!
And, well, we impressed Diana a little bit. And we're now going to have to meet her on the pier at the fun fair. Very well. Anyway, we will now go to the fun fair. And we will now go over here.
Hey!
There you are. Took you long enough. Look, new best time on the watch.
And it doesn't really seem to matter which one you pick.
I took a car.
Let's see if you can get it up.
Now we're talking.
I mean, the high striker over there.
Oh. Okay.
Then show the high striker. Swing that hammer.
Well, that was an interesting double entendre. But if we use the high striker here, oh, we get an Instacrap achievement! Or a little cutscene for that. I did not know that.
Somehow I thought this would be easier. There's no way in hell I'll ring the bell like this.
Thankfully, we can use the lubed plunger on the puck.
I'm kind of an expert on lube.
Now let's do it.
Hey, Diana, look!
Now it works.
Wow. Wow! Okay. I underestimated you. The way you combine strength and relaxation, it's really impressive. Maybe I should take a more relaxed approach to things.
Warning. Daily target at risk.
Damn it! I haven't burned enough calories in the last hour.
Oh, our date?
Oh, has to wait. I have to get back to the gym and get caught up.
Well, so much for that date. She is now at the gym again. And we might as well follow her there. Huh. Well, I believe this is supposed to be this. But I believe I have seen just about every single Instacrap thing so far. I did want to check that out since I had more than enough time to do so. But yeah, at least we know how to get not one but two Instacrap cutscenes for the high striker. Do it without the lube and do it with. So we need to now go back to the gym. Let's click over Steven again so we don't need to hear him like for the zillionth time. And then we can finally talk to Diana.
I'm pretty exhausted. My watch is dead, too.
I can see why she's had enough.
What?
So it haven't been, I guess you could say, obvious yet. Diana has this thing where this fitness watch is just controlling her life. and it's really just gotten to her. The way she acts is any sort of indication. It doesn't really matter which dialogue option we choose, but I would like to choose the second one because she really needs that break.
If you're gonna take a break now, we could, get to know one another better.
It's charging at the moment. There's also a software update in progress, so please don't press anything. Otherwise, the settings will get all messed up. Did you know that the body is best able to reabsorb nutrients during the first 30 minutes after a workout?
No, actually.
No, my watch told me to drink my organic protein shake now. Can you go ask Steven at the welcome desk for my shake?
Yeah, sure thing.
So, we finally have to talk to Steven again for the protein shake.
Hey,
And we now have this dialogue option.
Diana says you have her protein shake.
You mean her super mixed? It's all gone. I needed it myself for my own body. And it's made from organic ingredients. And they don't just grow on trees.
If you say so. What exactly do I need to make this protein shake?
You need a fresh cucumber, kale for that massive vitamin C, and protein for your muscles. Of course, it has to be soya-based to give it that special flavor. Then, it all has to be spun in a powerful centrifuge to ensure it's homogeneous.
Right. Got it.
So, we need to get protein powder, which we do have, a fresh cucumber, which I also believe we do have. Indeed we do. Wait a minute, we don't have the protein powder. Or did we? Oh, that it's right there. I kept thinking it was something else. We do have it. Okay, so we have the protein powder, we do have the cucumber. We need the kale and the soy. Well, we have the expired soy, but we need the kale. But unfortunately, the kale is in the Prune Pal section in the Quickie Mart at the back of the Leisure Suite, which means we have the place stuff that I've already shown a second time. Well, I might as well go ahead and play through this stuff again anyway. We're going the lefties, and if I have to skip through any dialogue text involving Nari, well, you'll just have to go to the previous video in order to do it. This is not fun. I really wanted to do things in a, I guess you could say, a structured manner. But this is officially where structure goes out the window, and you have to do multiple things within more than one sequence for your timber matches at the same time. So you have to work towards Diana and Nari simultaneously. And for apparently, because I didn't do that, I worked myself into a situation where the pencil would not work with the pencil sharpener, and therefore the game just magically became unwinnable. Right, I need to use the thing on the stamp pad. I forgot. Thankfully, I explained how to do all this stuff
Could pass for a stamp.
in previous videos. So if you're watching this one, it kind of helps to watch the last few videos, preferably the last two, to figure out just how I'm doing everything. We're getting this, putting the fleshlight on the stamp because of the flyers that are at the... Oh shoot, you actually know what? Before I do that, there is something I meant to show off but didn't. I don't think.
People, what is it?
Um,
I'm looking pretty unmatched.
Whoa. You'd have...
It's this option.
Can I work at Prune too?
What? You?
If you want to work at Prune, you have to go evaluation process because only the best of the best get to work here.
Like us.
We're only looking for interns anyway. And it's not like we just have the internship contracts lying around.
Catch 'em?
That's how you're supposed to find out that you need a contract of some sort. Also, I need to be using the Unter thing and not the inventory. And from here,
Overall pile of these papers.
we're gonna grab the flyer.
That's a blank contract.
There's a contract. And we're now going to combine it with this.
Now the prune logo is on the contract.
Now we can go out of here. We can go back to prune. We can hand the contract over to Colin Finley. And I know I'm going to skip through text, but then again, if you want to see it, it's in the last two videos that I've done.
Maybe this is one of those jobs where...
Well, it's
just... There. Now...
And if you need any of that text, it's there.
Later we'll take you there.
well,
Prune pal.
We finally have Prune Pal.
What's that?
The pen you can, but I always.
And from here, we need to use the access card. We're going to go up to the prune office. No, wait, we don't need it. Not yet. We need... Oh, we still got to do some stuff, though. Because I still need the super power bank. Well, let's just do this first. And from here, prune office, I'm just gonna blast through all of the conversation with Nari because I've already shown it off in the last two videos.
Watashi no ha?
Pardon?
Oh,
I
but,
no.
no.
Me young dong.
Dong.
But
That's just serious.
Come on. Yeah, sure.
Knew it.
Yeah, sure.
Are you a fan of his? Mine?
Oh,
You,
awesome.
you mean that?
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
Okay, we need to go through all this so that way we can do all the things there. We still need to get the coffee. I feel like I'm speedrunning right now. But that's kind of par for the course for all of this.
that was easier than I expected.
Honestly, never thought I would find a bug in the game. Or anything that would be loosely even considered a bug.
A tall.
You're doing both the resilience. Wait.
And now we can go up there.
Precisely.
Now, right, we need to do the access card thing. I keep forgetting I have to do it until I look at the elevator and think, right, access card. It's only a slight annoyance, really. So now, we're going to go back to here. And we need to go to the leisure suite. And I am so glad at this point
prune pal.
I don't know.
It'll be
that I can just double click through stuff and not have to do any of it. Not have to sit through any of it ever again. Alright, we got the things. Right, we gotta make the shake. We need the thermos though, because how else are we gonna have something to put it in?
That's still good.
I don't know if you need... Oh, shoot. We still need a super power bank. Dang it. Alright then, to the leisure suite. And we're gonna go to the slushy machine.
That does.
And we're gonna put the slushy in here. Now, combine this with the slushy. And from here, we should be able to head back to the prune office. And now we're going to have to go through a zillion lines of dialogue again, because I already showed them off in the... Oh, actually 2 videos ago. Because that's when we started the whole Nari thing, you see. And this time I'm going to go straight to the tech lab and save myself some time. And I need to go through the dialogue options carefully.
Hello?
Pie?
I didn't say anything. That voice sounds familiar. Facial scan
Hey!
Larry.
Is someone jealous?
She's the next step.
And we might as well go ahead and go through all this dialogue again.
Yeah.
Don't give up.
Larry, don't dawdle.
Okay. We've got the fire test. Let's use this. Then pull the lever. And unfortunately, you can't skip any of these little cutscenes.
Charm. And the cup.
And I don't know how that works, but... Right, we need the... chainmail bra.
The bra. Now.
Let's go ahead and go through test number 2. Trying to remember what number 3 was. Was it the radiation or the laser? I have both objects for the next 2 tests anyway, and I know how to get through this, so it's not really that much of a pain to get through this anyway. Now, radiation. We need the tinfoil hat, because the hat is where it's at.
Just
And we should be able to get through this test no problem, which means that for the 4th one we're going to need the mirror. That's right, we do need the mirror for the 4th one, because the 4th one's going to be the laser. This is really hard to sit through. I only recommend watching me play through this entire video if you want to see me be frustrated. Because that's basically what this is. For those of you who are watching and suddenly forgot why it is that I'm going through any of this, is because when I tried to do the whole Nari thing, I apparently did not do the thing with Diana first. And apparently, I'm guessing the game expects me to do the Diana thing first. And from there...
And the mirror is almost intact, too.
finally.
I, always...
Now, the gulp. There's a she means.
Yeah, let's just use this option. But yeah, we should be able to do the whole thing.
Fine.
New
Haven't do you? That's
Just go through all this. Come on. 69, 69, and 69.
you. I don't.
And now we've finally gotten through all that. Let's grab the super power bank. Finally. Because, anyway, when I tried to do Nari first, apparently the game expected me to do Diana first. I didn't do Diana first. I did Nari. For some strange reason, there seems to be things going on where when I try to sharpen the pencil with the pencil sharpener, that wouldn't work, and therefore I couldn't combine the pencil with the white moose head, And I'm now doing all this stuff over again. I'm sorry if the commentary is piecemeal and haphazard. This is probably a video that somebody would want you to skip. I've never been this frustrated since I did that one level in Klonoa Empire Dreams. I'm going to go to the store. And from here, we're going to go back. And we are going to go to Lefties. I need to remember to go to Lefties. We need to use the hedge trimmer on the lush bush.
What's that?
We need to use the super power bank on the electrical box.
Whoa.
We can do this again.
Another strange earthquake.
Let's get in the manhole cover. And from here, let's grab the pencil. Let's grab the remote control. Let's grab the chainsaw fuel.
As usual.
And let's grab the batteries. Alright. This... Oh, wait. I forgot about the cassette. Alright. You go to this.
They fit.
And you go to this.
Nice.
And now, I'm going to play this just to be safe.
We've sealed the experiment subject number. It is not. Should it nevertheless? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
That was really.
Let's go ahead and use the remote control on the computer again. 1, 2, 3,
4,
and then 5.
5. Perfect. It worked. There's a room back there.
And we might as well go ahead and grab the Treasure Suit Terry module, because why not? Now, let's go over here. Let's go to the bar.
What sounded like?
Let's grab the moose head, because why not? And from here, oh, right, we need to use the chainsaw fuel. That's right.
Something.
I got it. Perfect. And now that you're welcome, maybe some.
I don't know if that was such a good.
Well, now it is a good idea, because we need to use the brew washing machine for the things. So we need the soy,
A soy bait.
the protein powder, the cucumber.
Opening. Just kidding.
I really need to actually start showing the dialogue again, because I realize I haven't done this before. But the dialogue isn't really that useful anyway. You can tell I'm just frustrated at this point. What do we do now? Do that all? Let's see here. Powder, protein shake. Oh wait, sorry. Powder, cucumber, kale, and soy. Okay, we have everything.
I'm done. Now.
We might as well go ahead and close the door. And from here, we can put this in the thermos. Just use the thermos on the tap.
So, what did you brew up there, Larry?
I'm not quite sure myself. I think get some kind of protein shake.
Those hipsters are all into that kind of thing. Could I have the rest? I'll just add it to my range.
Yeah, sure.
And from here, we need to go back to the gym, and we need to talk to Diana. We now have the upstairs room to ourselves, which means we can now do some of the things that we need to do. And we can now hand the protein shake off to
Great.
Diana.
I've already completed 9 training sessions. Is everything in it?
Every single ingredient.
Then give it to me. This is my only meal today. Wait a minute. Do I taste gluten?
Well, there might be some traces of Lefty's beer in there.
Oh, God. Do you know what will happen when my watch detects the unhealthy substance in my blood system? I feel like people can see me growing older. I have to go running right now.
And why don't we just see what we can change here?
What do you think you're doing there?
We're repairing the EGA card.
I'm, repairing the EGA card?
I'm going to start ringing very loudly if you don't tell me.
Quiet. Okay. I just want to shut this damn watch up so it stops nagging Diana. Diana has become a total hostage to society's expectations, and she's being put under so much pressure by a technology that is supposed to make her everyday life easier. And that although she looks decisive, determined, and is drop-dead gorgeous, well, why shouldn't she be allowed to enjoy her life? That's why I'm gonna manipulate this thing.
You could also enter having sex with you into her training program.
Pie?
Yes?
Now I finally understand why everyone wants a smartphone.
Please don't ruin the moment.
Larry, I've had enough.
It was dark and I've been drinking.
What? Whatever. Anyway, I won't let this watch tell me what to do anymore. It's been controlling my entire life, and I have had enough. From now on, I'm only going to use it for what watches were invented to do. To tell me the time.
But you have an important appointment later.
Forget appointments. It's time for our date. I want you to show me how to enjoy life again. Do you have a room where we can have some privacy?
As a matter of fact, I do.
And thankfully we do.
You know, Larry, I've been letting that watch run my life lately. In the process, I forgot that there are other things that do me good.
Roller skating?
Roller skating?
No, Larry. Sex.
Oh.
Oh, what a coincidence. That does me a world of good, too.
Let's get it on, Larry.
And we finally get the Instacrap cutscene for this. Unfortunately, before the fun can begin, the fitness watch gets in the way again.
Attention. Next training session. 30 minutes of wild hot sex with Larry Laffer.
What?
And just like the last 2 dialogue options, it doesn't really matter what you pick here.
Well, isn't that a coincidence?
No, I'm not going to be a slave to that watch anymore. From now on, I'm doing the opposite of whatever it tells me. You really opened my eyes, Larry. But from now on, I'm picking out the raisins again and eating them, too.
And, well, after that stop the clock moment where Larry has realized that the fitness watch has ruined Diana's life, which I basically explained 20 minutes before that, well, she's finally decided to give up on the watch. It doesn't really matter which dialogue option you pick here again, but still.
Walk the talk, baby.
First, I'm gonna detox. Digitally.
When it comes to getting sweaty, I can help.
You've already helped me enough, Larry. As the last official act of my old life, I'm giving you a top rating on Timber.
Can't you give it to me after our workout?
I have to find myself, Larry. But thanks for the offer.
You're welcome, but I wish things had gone a little differently.
And we get the Diana
My
achievement.
Timber score must be amazing now.
Your timber score is 33.
Not enough for Faith.
Larry, you have new suggestions on timber.
And I might as well go ahead and look at them right now because I'm frustrated. And I don't like my life. Right now. Sure. No. Well, that was pretty suggestive. Let's see what else we have. And this is interesting, I guess. It's the crazy girlfriend meme. That's actually what this is. Great job, Crazy Bunch. Oh yeah, I saw you already. And, well, this is also interesting. What else is here in the old suggestions? Starting to get repeats here. You're alright. Danny McFall-faced. And I have no idea what this is supposed to be referencing. And let's see. Not really. Anything else? No. There's the blob. Already done this. Larry Lauder. Well, we have our Harry Potter reference now. Also, the guy is 18, but he looks like he's 45. And that's ironic. No. Bot. No. I'm starting to get repeats of stuff now. I think that's it. Yeah, that's basically it as far as the suggestions are concerned. But we now have the thing for Diana. Did I do the... Yeah, I already did do the Treasure Suit Terry module. I'll go for even more. Right, we need to go to the... What is it? The gem here, and we need to grab the whitewash cream. And at this point, I'm going to be covering things I've already done.
Now it's white.
So, rather than show all that to you, I'm going to cut the video off here, and then I'll meet you later when I need to take care of stuff. Or rather, when I have the stuff taken care of. And we're going to go to the moment of truth. Be right back. Okay. Welcome back. Will this work now?
Can be useful.
Why is it still doing that? Okay. We might as well go back to lefties and use the tunnel again. And then hand the... Come on. Hand the USB stick to Anu again. Come on.
Did you get the data?
Here you go.
Let's see what happens.
Excellent.
So,
I have a couple
things?
Anu's.
Damn it.
There we go!
What's the status of our new model? Have all the mistakes finally been ironed out?
Almost. There are still some durability tests to be done, and the new Pi software is still being calibrated. As long as this prototype doesn't turn up in some pool of piss, everything is on track. I don't understand what your problem is. You're on top. You can have anyone. People worship you. And then you decide to go and get shit-faced in the only bar we haven't shut down yet. And you lose the prototype.
He must have put something in that weird beer.
You're putting everything we've worked all these years for in danger. Don't forget our deal.
Of course not. Never.
Oh my. So basically, Faith is the real mastermind, and BJ is just the visual front piece, so to speak. He's just the eye candy while Faith is doing everything behind the scenes. Also, the reason that the prototype Pi phone ended up in Lefties is because he got sloppy drunk and he lost the Pi phone in the toilet or something, and it was pretty much stuck in the plumbing until we managed to come across it while we were barfing our lungs out. This is interesting. Anyway, let us now go back to... Right, Prune. I almost went back to the Leisure Suite, or basically the strip itself for whatever reason. Please, for the love of all that is holy, let this work. Because I do not want to play through this ever again. Pencil sharpener. Are you kidding me?
That can't be.
I'm supposed... How do you mess this up so bad? I can't use the pencil sharpener and the pencil. Is this for real? 'Cause that's what... Wow. This is incredible. Let me save this right here. And let me see what I can do. Be right back. Welcome back, and I feel like a complete idiot now. You're not supposed to use the pencil on the pencil sharpener. You're supposed to use the sticky bone. That's why you still have it in your inventory, but I had it as the pencil in my notes. So I put myself through all this for nothing. I feel like such a moron. I really feel like such a moron. Anyway, let's go ahead and combine the sharpened bone with the white moose head.
Sticks on its own.
And now we have the unicorn head. We can now safely go to the leisure suite. We can now take this fake unicorn head, replace it with the real one,
I'm sure she won't notice that it's a different head.
and maybe, just maybe, we can finally do this. And we get away with it. So now we're gonna go back to Lefties, and we're finally going to give Nari the unicorn head. So it really doesn't matter whether you do Diane or Nari at all. I just completely mess it up because I had the wrong thing in my notes. And I had no idea you were supposed to use the sticky bone.
Just what I was looking for. Larry, you made it. Romantic light, my costume. You really earned the next bit. And since I saw in your Timber profile that you like Scroonicorn, I will grant your wish.
You can do anything you want with me. I mean, everybody else does.
Okay, the security word is approximation algorithm, but you have to pronounce it very clearly. Might not be that easy with the ball in your mouth.
No problem, baby. Although, what?
And finally, the magic happens.
So, how was it with your girlfriend?
I don't want to talk about it.
It couldn't have been that bad. Come on, sit down.
No, thanks. I'd rather stand. My Timber score must be amazing now.
Your Timber score is 33.
Not enough for Faith.
Larry, you have new suggestions on Timber.
And we've already seen those suggestions already, but I now have to redo the Diana part because I'm not very smart at all. So, while I play that over, I'm gonna bid you adieu. I'm gonna save the game here. And maybe now I can finally do this right. I'm gonna do the whole Diana part over. Or Diane part. I can't even remember her name anymore because I'm so frustrated. I had it as put the pencil on the moose in my notes. No, it was the sticky bone you had to put in the pencil sharpener and then combine with the thing. Well, join me next time where we'll be past... What is it? The whole Diane part. And I will go ahead and show off what's next. So, until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!